Yo, what is going on everybody, Crispy2K here, and as you know, I recently finished my Detroit Pistons MyGM series with the 4-0 win over the Houston Rockets in the NBA Finals. And as I told you guys, I am looking to start a new MyGM series, and I got 5 teams on my list. So I will do like a review of those teams, and all you have to do is comment down below which team I should pick and start the series with. So let's get to it. The first team on my list are the current NBA champions, the San Antonio Spurs. In this season, they finished 6th in the Western Conference, the 3rd in the Southwest Division, and they will meet the LA Clippers in this year's NBA Western quarterfinals. Another great milestone for this team in this season, as they extended the record to plus 50 wins in a season to their 16th consecutive season. They are a team with a lot of experienced players and probably the team with the oldest players on their roster. They have 4 players who are rated over 80. Tim Duncan continues to be dominant, being rated 89, which is a very good rating. They got Kawhi Leonard, the Claw, which is rated 86, and he's a player with the potential of becoming a superstar in this league. The Spurs got a very good point guards and shooting guards on their team, and they also have very good shooters from behind the arc. We got the Argentine Manu Ginobili, the Aussie Patty Mills, Tony Parker, which is among the best point guards in the league, and he is also rated an 8+ potential. Next up on the list are the best 3-point shooters. We got Danny Green, the Italian Marco Bellinelli, Corey Joseph, and Matt Bonner. The team leader in made 3-pointers this season was Danny Green with 191 threes made in this season. A very deadly team if you leave them open from outside. In this year's NBA season, the team leader in points per game was Kawhi Leonard, averaging 16.5. Defensively, the big fundamental was their team leader in rebounds per game, averaging 9.1. Tony Parker, the team leader in assists per game, averaging 4.9, followed by Manu Ginobili with 4.2. But yeah, they've got a pretty good defenders as well, as their defense is rated 91 while their offense is rated 86 and overall rating of 88. They are among the top 5 teams in the NBA. So the second team on my list are the Phoenix Suns, a very fun team to watch. Not a good season for them as they didn't make it to the playoffs. They finished the 10th in the Western Conference and the 3rd in the Pacific Division. They are a very young team with a lot of talent on it, and they have some players with a lot of potential. They have 3 players rated over 80. The most valuable player on the team is Brandon Knight, who is rated 84, followed by Eric Bledsoe, who is rated 83. They are the kind of team which I would not want to trade any of their players. I mean, how could you trade the Morris Twins or Gerald Green, who can throw it out with the ball in some inhuman ways, and he can shoot the 3-ball as well. This year, the team leader in points per game was Eric Bledsoe, who averaged 17 a game, followed by Markieff Morris with 15.3 per contest. The team leader in assists per game was still Eric Bledsoe with 6.1 dimes a game. They are trying to find the right chemistry on the team since the departure of Goran Dragic and Isaiah Smith. They also got some good players who can shoot the ball from outside the arc. Eric Bledsoe, Marcus Thornton, and Gerald Green being the best on the team from downtown. So yeah, that's all for the Suns. Let's get to the next team on my list. So the third team on my list are the Minnesota Timberwolves, a team who can make a statement in the NBA with their help of the franchise man Andrew Wiggins, who already proven in his rookie season that he is a strong player with a huge potential. Not a great season for them. They finished the last in the Western Conference and in the Northwest Division. Huge moment for the Wolves this season as their former franchise player Kevin Garnett came back to the Minnesota Timberwolves after 8 years in which he won a ring with the Celtics back in 2008. Not a very strong teams from outside the arc, as their best man from outside is Kevin Martin, followed by Andrew Wiggins with a B+ rating, while Kevin Martin is rated A. The past season, the team leader in points was Kevin Martin, averaging 20 points per contest, followed by Andrew Wiggins with 16.9. The Wolves have a pretty strong roster when their best players are healthy. Rookie Rubio proved that he's their #1 option at the guard position. Before he got injured, he averaged 8.8 assists a game, 1.7 steals, and putting 10 points per contest. Their defense isn't that strong as they're rated 78, while their offense is rated 80 with an overall rating of a shy 79. So this is all for the Wolves. Let's get to the next team on my list. The fourth team on my list are the Milwaukee Bucks, a very nice team with good players, and they also made it to the playoffs this year, clinching the 6th seed in the East. As you know, the Milwaukee Bucks recently changed their logos for the upcoming season, and all I can say is that I am pretty hyped about the new change of looks for the Bucks. Last season, the team leader in points per game was Michael Carter-Williams with 14.6 points per game, followed by Chris Middleton and the Greek freak Giannis Antetokounmpo. Michael Carter-Williams was the team leader in assists per game with 6.7 and the leader in steals with 1.7 steals per contest. The big man from Georgia, Zaza Pachulia, was the team leader in rebounds per game with 6.8, followed by Giannis with 6.7. The Bucks could have had a better roster if Larry Sanders didn't retire from the NBA at the age of 26. He was a very good defender. Last year, he averaged 7 boards per game, and 2 years ago, 9.5 boards per contest. The coach, Jason Kidd, did a really good job with the team this season as the Bucks managed to clinch a playoff spot, and they will meet the Chicago Bulls in the Eastern quarterfinals. They are very good defensively as they are rated 85, while their offense is not so good, just 73 rated, with their overall rating of 79, the same as the Minnesota Timberwolves. So, the last team on my list are the Utah Jazz, a team that really caught my attention this season, but unfortunately they didn't make it to the playoffs. They finished the 11th in the West and the 3rd in the Northwest Division. They have the potential of becoming a good team in the West and can make it to the playoffs next season. They have young players with a lot of talent and already proved that they can have solid nights on the court, night in and night out. A player which I'm very excited to have on the team is the Frenchman Rudy Gobert, who has proven that he's a beast in the paint, averaging 9.5 boards this season and 2.3 blocks and 8.3 points per game. The team leader in points per game was Gordon Hayward with 19.3 a game, followed by Derek Favors with 16 a game. Dante Exum, a very good young player who has a lot of potential of becoming a good guard, but he didn't quite prove it this season as he averaged a shy 2.4 assists a game, while the team leader averaged 4.3. Their team's ratings aren't so good, just a shy 75 overall rating, 74 offensively and 75 defensively. So yeah guys, these are the 5 teams that are on my list. Please vote down below and tell me which one I should pick for my upcoming MyGM series. Comment down below with the team name and the team who gets the most votes I will pick for the series. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. Until my next episode, peace.
NMOGA, your gaming specialist with killer prices.